A spreadsheet is one of the most powerful tools on your computer. I use spreadsheets on a daily basis. One way that I use them is to record all of the computers in the school and keep track of it. Spreadsheet makes it very easy for me to enter data, to search the data, and to organize the data. Without spreadsheets, we probably wouldn't have had personal computers. In the early days, personal computers were very expensive, costing over $3,000. But spreadsheets made it worthwhile for businesses to invest in personal computers. This is Microsoft Excel, which is a powerful spreadsheet tool. My guess is that many of your parents are sitting in front of a spreadsheet that looks something like this in Microsoft Excel right now, whether they work in science or medicine or business. Spreadsheets are a very powerful tool. Spreadsheets can also help folks look at sports data and home finances. And they don't even have to look exactly like a spreadsheet. Here's a template for a schedule. I, like many teachers, use spreadsheets to keep grades. The spreadsheet helps me keep organized, but also lets me take advantage of one of the most powerful features of a spreadsheet, and that's the formula. I can find the average of these 3 grades of Frank Jones by entering a formula. Here I'm telling the formula to take each of those grades, multiply them by 10, and then divide the total by 3 to find an average. Here's another example. Let's say I'm having a pizza party and I've invited a bunch of people and told them that they can bring friends. I've got to figure out how many people there will be in total. So the spreadsheet can do the work pretty quickly for me. Here I'm telling it to take the number of friends and add 1, which is for the person, and find the total. And I can fill that total all the way down and instantly carries that formula down throughout the spreadsheet. At the bottom here, I can also find a sum of all of those numbers. There's a specific formula that says sum, and I just tell it which cells I want to add up, and it finds a total. So now I've got the total. I know that there's going to be 39 people at this pizza party. And now I've just got to decide how many pizzas am I going to use, or how many pizzas am I going to need. So if I figure 4 people per pizza, I can tell the spreadsheet, take that total and divide it by 4, and it will instantly find the answer for me, which is 9.75. But I think I'm going to have to buy 10 pizzas to cover it. There are many, many formulas that you can use in the spreadsheet. This is just an example of some of the formulas available to Google Sheets. And 95% of these I've never used, but they do some pretty amazing things. Another key advantage to a spreadsheet is the ability to insert graphs or charts. So here's the Boston October temperature, and I can take the date high temperature and I can show it in a graphical format, which is much easier to read and to look at. You're going to learn how to do this in another lesson, how to make a chart or a graph from a set of data. It's important to know about some of the parts of the spreadsheet. So here, the things that go across are called rows. So this is row number 5, and that's not bad at all's row. And going down is a column. Columns start with letters. Rows start with numbers. And where the row and the column intersect is called the cell. So this arrow is pointing at the cell D5. There it is again. There's the cell. It's cell D5. That's called the cell's address. The column always comes first and then the row. So it's column D, row 5. So now you're going to make a spreadsheet of your own, and you're going to take a look at the possibility of vampires.